Nomic, teach me how to love PHP. Listen, PHP is the best language for every single problem you could ever have.
Hey. Okay, man. Sounds on good. We're live. Hopefully there's notification. Yeah, we do stuff. We do stuff. That's what it says. We do stuff. So we're doing stuff right now. Thank you for joining my Doing Stuff podcast where we're going to do some stuff. Doing stuff. Doing stuff. That's what we do. Doing stuff with you. Doing stuff. Hope you're having fun doing stuff. Okay, cool. Refresh that chat. We got one person here. We had one. Okay, we've got a person here again. Got some tasty coffee. I was eating a watermelon. Eating some watermelon the other day. A couple seeds, you know. They were really nice and dark.
Good
hey, Alex.
afternoon, my friend.
And I decided to throw them in. I've got a little Tupperware I keep for sprouting seeds, you know, now. It's got wet paper towels in it and a top, and it seals. No air. No air at all. And everything that I put in there sprouts. So I put the watermelon seeds in there, and they sprouted, man. So today I was eating a tangerine, and one seed came out of super sweet tangerine. I saved it, split it, got the seed out of the husk. All citrus is like that, guys, in case you don't know. Don't just take a seed out of citrus and put it in water and think it's going to sprout. Most likely it won't. You need to kind of split the husk off of it, and there's a seed underneath.
But still, I will need for you to fill out a statement form.
JC Willie. Good morning.
Hey, JC, what's up, buddy?
And it was terrorist threats.
Brandishing is not a crime with a knife. Brandishing is only a crime for a gun.
Terrorist threats, though, sir.
Because he said die to me and had his knife out?
What, all that was done. The threats, everything. Let me get a statement.
If I thought you were going to arrest him, I wouldn't call. I just wanted to leave this alone.
If I thought you were going to arrest me, I wouldn't have talked. That's why you never talk to the police. Ever. Shut the fuck up. All right? Shut the fuck up. Anytime police want to question you about anything, give them nothing. You tell them you want a lawyer and to shut the fuck up. That's it. That's it. You guys, if you haven't learned that lesson, I can't believe this dude walked up there. He literally committed a crime and decided to tell the police that he committed a crime. Then he proceeds to tell the police that, oh, I can't believe you're going to arrest me for me telling you that I committed a crime. I didn't know that pulling out a knife and threatening somebody was against the law. Really? Really? You didn't know that? It's more than brandishing. That's assault, man. Because you made a verbal assault while you did it. I don't answer questions. Don't talk to fucking police, dude. You know, if they wanted us to talk to them, they wouldn't lie to us, they wouldn't manipulate us, and they wouldn't try to get us, you know, arrested and do all this shit. So you can't trust a fucking pig. Period. You know, sometimes you have to, but just if you can avoid it, don't put any faith in them whatsoever. And never talk to them. Never fucking talk to them. When they want to learn how to talk to people, you know, be legitimate and have conversations with people. Oh, yeah, man, I'd be down. That'd be cool. Totally. You know? Wow. Anyhow, I've got some grapes. I got my coffee. I've got cannabis. We're all set up, man. We're just going to do some stuff. We're just doing stuff. Some people tune into the show based on the title. So I just said doing stuff. And you might get content, you might not get content. It's a crapshoot today, but we had a pretty good show earlier today, I think. And Anyway, I'm gonna get this off my screen here and go to this. Wow, that is not good. Big drop in value on my cryptos. $9,000 down, $10,000 down in value in the last 24 hours. You guys might remember that at the end of the last show, I said it looked like an inverse head and shoulders pattern was going to form on Bitcoin. Does anybody remember me saying that? I said I saw an inverse head and shoulder, and Billy Ballantyne made the comment. He's like, "You comment on crypto like I comment on my health." It's pretty funny. Anyway, just like I predicted, guys, to you, shoulder, head, shoulder. Boom. I told you guys, I saw it forming. We were here. We were like right here. And I said, we're gonna get another one. And we got that other drop. And now if this finishes going back up here, we're gonna go up probably to 31,000. Or at least 30,800. My target's 30,800. Keep our eye on that. This jump in the market could very well happen during this live show. So I'd love to capture that live if I can. So doing stuff? We're going to do some stuff? What do you guys think? You want to do some stuff? Doing stuff. Bong rips or dabs? Bong rips or dabs? What shall it be? Bong rips or dabs? Bong rips or dabs? Bong rips or dabs? What's gonna be now? What's it gonna be now? Bong rips or dabs? I've got such a lively audience today. I can't even control the excitement and the emotion. Just radiating off these computer monitors, man. Woo! Hot! Hot today! You guys can see the... Oh,
Fishing. LOL.
you just say lol. Bro,
Dave
don't...
C. Fishing.
Chadwick.
Packed house.
I know, right? Packed house.
Chadwick.
You guys are laughing at my
LOL.
jokes, but you're not going to tell me bong rip or dab. You guys are so funny. I'm giving you the choice here, bong rip or dab, and you guys are just looking at me like you don't understand the language I'm speaking.
Fishing.
Okay, bong rip.
Bongo.
Bong rip it is. Thank you, sir.
Chadwick.
Hey, it's top of the hour. Our timing is impeccable. There's the music playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. There it is. Little dinging. Little ding ding. You hear the dinging? Can you hear the dinging behind me? You probably can't. But it's there. And I want you to know. Look, I'm going to turn this way up. Can you hear it now? Can you hear it
What's
now?
up?
Can you hear it now? Hey, Josh, what's up, buddy? Can you hear that? Can you hear the clock chime? It's when you wish upon a star. Your dreams come true. That's right, everybody. Your dreams come true when you watch Nays Garden. Nays Garden making everybody's dreams come true. We ready to do dab, guys? We're gonna dab it up. I can't use these lighters for like long periods of time like that, like burning stuff, because it literally melts the plastic inside the lighter. I went through 2 of them earlier today, so lesson learned. I'll be using my torch to do that next time. But these are great lighters for everything else. It's just you can't really hold it on something for...
I wish upon this bong in which I shall sing this song. Chime along, let's get gone.
Right on, Josh. All right, Chadwick, Dave C, Josh G. Everybody that's watching over there on Rumble, that would be Hippie Chick. She's in seclusion over there. Cheers, everybody. Oh, 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 that's so good. That's so good. That's so good and so needed right now. I mean, Destiny having all those trans audience members and then sitting there and reading through all of those emails for over an hour on his podcast proves that's enough evidence right there that he supports the community. You know? People are psychotic. People at Twitch are fucking idiots. And no, those people, are you kidding me? At Twitch, they're fucking, I mean, you're going to be the ones who determine what can be said and what can't be said. Really, the people that write software for Twitch, it should be their job. What we're allowed to and not allowed to talk about. Wow, man. And the thing we're not allowed to talk about is trans women playing in female sports. We're not allowed to talk about that. Really, that's just a hot button off. Can't talk about it. Too many people getting hurt when you have the discussion. You're actually physically hurting people when you have the discussion, you know? The words, they're just so brutal. The honesty, it's just so harsh. Who was I listening to? It said, when you take that argument about the trans community over sports, you ruin your ability to have a discussion. Who was just saying that? It wasn't Destiny, was it? I was watching something else, I think.
Social media owners shouldn't be making decisions like that with so much power and
Go.
control
If you're gonna go
over
outside,
us.
go outside. You make social media, right? The people that work at social media. I mean, the decisions they make. I mean, if you wanna say hate speech is off limits, fine. But you can't say that discussing a trans athlete is hate speech. Having a discussion about a trans athlete being able to play or not play in sports, that's hate speech. That's bullshit. It's not fucking hate speech. It's like saying that criticizing the way Israel treats Palestine is anti-Semitism. It's that dumb. And you're trying to control the narrative. Stop trying to control the narrative. Let people talk. You fucking cunts. God, man. That inverse head and shoulders pattern is completing. Guys, look at it again. Oh, look. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, just look. Shoulder.
They don't want us
Head.
to talk, and they also don't want to listen.
Shoulder
Unreal.
is now completing, right? It's now completing, right? And it's a falling wedge pattern, right? Ending with a shoulder, head, shoulder inverse, right? That's what we've got right now. That's what we're looking at. We should be seeing a giant spike upwards. It could be in the next few minutes, or it could be tonight sometime within the next 6 hours. But there should be a giant move upwards. And I want everyone to realize, once again, this is not the first time I've done this on this show. I'll be right. We'll get this one right. It's in the tea leaves, man. So There might be another drop, but it's not going to be that low. I have a feeling because looking at the other cryptos, they could also form another shoulder, which they haven't done. And I'm talking about Ethereum, Harmony One, Matic, and Cardano. They've got a shoulder head off of Bitcoin's head shoulder. You guys understand what I mean?
Time to buy.
I'm gonna explain it to you so you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Okay, over here on Bitcoin, you've got shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, on Ethereum, you've got shoulder, head. On Harmony One, you've got shoulder, head. On Matic, you've got shoulder, head. And on Cardano, you've also got shoulder, head. You need another shoulder to complete the pattern. Now, what I'm assuming is Bitcoin is going to go up and then down a little bit and then way up. There's going to be an up, but it's going to drop down to about here, and then it's going to go up. And what that's going to do, that's going to create a second shoulder on all these other cryptos. Now, right now, they followed this, and they didn't do exactly. They didn't do exactly what Bitcoin did. So now you all understand how Bitcoin right now could very well be the crypto that determines the movement of the market today. But all those other cryptos might have a say in it. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. This is the way I'm reading it. I don't have technical analysis from anybody else right now. This is all on my own observations. Everything that I just told you, I don't have insight. And I usually do have some insight, for I do watch other shows. I haven't seen anybody else posting about the last 24 hours or more. So I have no idea what anybody else has said. All I can do is look and from my own experience tell you what I think is going to happen. What would my advice be? Well, we saw Harmony went up to 1,319, right? Thanks, Mom. I've got mail. I've got a package. I ordered them. Some wax for my car, my Cadillac. It's got paint. Just the paint's really dirty, and I got some McGuire's. Try to clean it up a little bit. So I'm hoping I can go out there and hand buff some of the places, where they're not going to be able to get with a high-speed buffer. And I'll see how it looks. So anyway, this is my prediction, and this is what my advice would be. And yes, this is financial advice. I will give you financial advice. I don't fucking care whether you lose money or make money or whatever. I'll tell you exactly what the fuck I would do. Okay? And if I had a whole bunch of money right now sitting around and wanted to put some in crypto, this is what I would do right now. This is financial advice. I'm not scared to tell you that. I'm not a fucking dumb cuck. You and I don't have some contract. Okay? So my financial advice to everybody out there right now would be to look at Harmony One. It just seems to be in an extreme low right now in its 24-hour. And I would consider picking up either Harmony One, Polygon Matic, or Cardano ADA. That's what my financial advice would be. Would you want to get some Bitcoin? Yeah, if you're looking at Bitcoin and you have the ability to get Bitcoin, now would probably be a good time to pick up a little bit of Bitcoin and watch it go up in value. Because that's what it's about to do. Right now, it's at a low. Right now, I should have this up while we're talking about it so you can actually see it. You can see on the 24-hour, man, it's at a low. But if you look at the price of everything, it's really not that low. I know Bitcoin's above 30,000. Oh, Ethereum's almost at 1850. Harmony One is low. Harmony One is very low. But remember, we saw it down to a penny the other day. So it's already at a penny and a penny and a quarter for sure. A penny and a quarter of a penny. 122. Harmony Matic's been, moving up, and Cardano's been moving up too. On the overall, I just made $12,000 on a Bitcoin purchase that I made in November. If I tell you to do something and you got the money, you've got the means to do it, and you have the financial stability to have that money sitting out for a while, it's something I would strongly consider. So there's your financial advice. All right, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a pussy, and I'm not scared to fucking call it what it is. All these motherfuckers on fucking YouTube that say, remember, it's your own advice, this is not financial advice. Whatever, dude. You know, there's plenty of people out there like Carl the Moon who forget to say it, you know, and Guy from Coin Bureau, he doesn't say it anymore. You don't have to, they realize, legally, you know, you don't have to say it. You know, the stupidest thing was, Guy from Coin Bureau, you say, well, we've talked with the lawyers, and the lawyers have said we have to make this. No, they didn't. The lawyers, you didn't talk to the lawyers, and the lawyers would have told you, no, unless you have a contract with someone, you're not, they can't just assume that what you're saying is financial advice that they can sue you for if it goes wrong, just because you're telling them how you spend your fucking money. Unless you held a gun to somebody's head and told them, you're gonna fucking buy this, you're in the clear, pal. You know, you're gonna have to show me the contract that you both signed that said you're his financial advisor. And until that contract is produced, you're not at the obligation to be contracted for anything. That's how it works. You know, we don't even have a verbal agreement. You know, how could we? How could we have a verbal agreement? I'm not a fucking accountant. I'm not a goddamn money manager. I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars doing this shit. I'm a loser right now. And it's funny is some people hear that and they'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch this motherfucker, and they'll leave and blah, blah, blah. That's cool. That's fine. They don't realize
so many others don't see
all
it
the
that
stipulations and all the work behind all of that and all the learning and all the education that we've received on this channel just by trudging through it for the last 2 years, and we've learned a lot. And if I start, you guys know, if I were to start shorting the market, you guys know I would make some serious fucking money. You guys know I get shit right. But I'm not a trader. I'm a hodler. Those are two completely different animals. I'm a long-term investor. And what I try to do is find all the moments in time where I would be interested in purchasing crypto at its at most lowest, and letting other people know if they're just getting in, yeah, this would be a good opportunity to hop into it. I don't care how they see it. You know, I'm throwing it out there. And there's a couple of people who told me, when you started with crypto, nay, I started with crypto, and I've made some money doing it. You know? Great, man. That's what I want for people to make a lot of money. I want people just to become millionaires off of my tips. You know, just complete badass fucking so much money they don't know what to do with it all. Somebody comes on here and says, yeah, dude, I started watching you about crypto, and then I started watching, you know, Carl the Moon or Crypto Kid or whoever the fuck, and I learned how to short the market, how to long and short, and I've made a killing ever since. That's what we're doing over here, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I never would have even known about any of this shit if it wasn't because we were doing bong rips and I was watching your channel. I'm waiting for that day, man, when somebody comes up and says that shit. I'm going to be really happy. And I have a feeling if the market keeps doing what it's doing, if it keeps going the way it's going, that time's going to be really soon. You know, we're all going to start reaping these rewards. But I'd love to hear from the people who are trading, man. You know, especially if you weren't doing it 2 years ago. Sour as fuck, dude. These grapes, my mom had one like, oh, they're fine. I'm like, right. Sour fucking grapes. I kind of like them. I kind of like sour grapes. It's kind of like sweetened. It's kind of like a sour fucking candy, you know? You're like, ugh. It's not they're bad. They just lemon flavor or something. I don't know. That lemon thing. You're one of them, Josh G. You've made money since we started doing this. It's good. All right, bong rip. I'm smoking OG Kush through a glass screened bowl. So the bowl has a bottom with like 4 holes glassed in, really big holes. It works really good. This is a super throaty bong. It's like a 4-barrel carb with full-on like dual exhaust straight pipes. You know, just throaty. Like chug 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 when that thing's idling. All right. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Better Call Saul reference. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody.
Fishing. That's a badass Lil Ripper. Dave C. Fishing. Cheers.
Oh. All right. So I think this is the sign, guys, of the turnaround on the market. I think it's literally going to happen right now while we're live. I'm going to bring the chart up because I think it's going to be fun to watch. And, oh no, maybe play some COD while we're watching the chart. Dude, I don't know why I'm having such a problem getting everything full screen. There's always like this space, even though that actually almost works good because of that. Because of the time, I mean, yeah. So now this shit's all adjustable. And you go like this, it's kind of cool. We'll be able to see basically where it's coming from and where it's going. Okay, man. So that price of Bitcoin is at 174 right now. Where you're gonna want to keep your eye on that Bitcoin price and see that it doesn't drop under 30,000 50 really. It does. You don't want to get under like $50, because it's going to break that head and shoulder that we're in. But if you see movement upwards from 175 or wherever we just were. Okay, here we go. This is really, really good. We want to keep our eye on everything. We've got a bunch of yellow markers that just appeared a few minutes ago on Harmony 1. And Bitcoin's showing a yellow marker. Ethereum is showing a giant green candle coming into the volume. We're going to want to see if that volume comes in on Matic and Cardano, because those are popular, and if Ethereum is blasting like that, then those two alts should blast, and if they blast, Bitcoin should have enough momentum to keep moving. Okay, Ethereum's at 1850. That's an important point. If Ethereum stays up here at 1850, it's going to support the upward movement of Bitcoin. So you watch that 1850 on Ethereum. Now here we go. Bitcoin's now at 30,200, and there's movement is upwards. So we're just going to see. We've got a very high bottom on the Ethereum candle. I'll show you where that is. That's right here, guys. Look at the difference in the bottom from this candle to this quick candle, the 1 minute candle on the Ethereum volume chart. Now Ethereum is blasting. It's at 1850, 42 cents. Keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on that 1850. If that keeps moving upwards, then Bitcoin's going to go. It's got to stay above 1850. And we're shooting for 19. So it's got to just break out of these little... You see our thermometer on the left is almost all in the red. We want to see if that thermometer starts turning green. So we're going to be watching Atom. We'll be watching Bitcoin. They're very far away from the 0% we need them to be at. So watch that percentage, 1.5%. 30,200 looks really nice and strong, with 1850 really nice and strong. Those candles are... We got a red marker on Ethereum. It looks like a little reconsolidation, and then we should get movement upwards. So let's see. These candles are super high bottomed. Look at the Cardano one. Look at the bottom right here. This is crunch time, man. This is it. I mean, this is make it or break it. These are all points where the buys either come in or the sell-offs destroy it. But this point, this is a Bollinger Band we're sitting on. 30,200, 1850. The other alts really don't make a difference right now. These numbers are so important on these two. These rounded off figures. Something that I can really relate to with crypto. It seems to be one of the dominating things. Here we go. 203 on Bitcoin. 203. Dude, did it just go from 203 to 226? Did you guys see that? Here we go, guys. Are you ready? We're going to watch this happen live. My target is 30,800. Okay? Now, if you were a trader or something, you could buy right now. You buy, if you bought a whole Bitcoin, you would make, $500, $400 or something on a whole Bitcoin if you bought it right now. That's my prediction. I think, and the third defining factor is where the market's been in the last 24 hours. It's almost all been in the red. We know that's usually a sign of a reversal, an upcoming reversal. Now, in light of anything happening globally that might affect this, like something in Russia war, something with, the economic situation in the United States or another country that might be suffering some kind of a... Wow, look at Bitcoin. Wow, there you go. Okay, I'm going to just run through this really quick with you guys. So all of this right here, this is all Bitcoin, right? This is like a channel. This is all Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Down here on the bottom, this is volume. Right here, this is the price. And this is the price over a 24-hour period. This is the volume right here as well. So you see these white markers correspond with these green markers right here. And we could make this look smaller, and you would actually probably see where they line up if we go like that. You see that? This is this. Okay? So you're getting basically this and this, which is the same thing here and here. Okay? Now we'll hopefully that helps you understand. We're looking at the same thing here, just at a different time frame. Now, we're looking for previous movement. We're looking at direction. We're looking at where things are headed, basically. And right over here is the 24-hour lowest price of Bitcoin. And that would be represented right here. And this is showing the 24-hour high, the highest point of Bitcoin over the 24-hour period. And it's almost 800. And that's represented right here at this green marker. And this is going to go down as this moves off, right? Because this will be outside the 24-hour range. Everything else on here, I don't pay too much attention to. But what I just told you, those are the things I watch. And then, of course, over here, this is our thermometer. This shows all of our percentages. Here's percentage for Ethereum, percentage for Harmony One, percentage for Matic, and the 24-hour percentage range for Cardano. This is showing you over the last 24 hours what percentage this crypto specific, and this is Bitcoin, is at. And what this is showing you over here on the left is those percentages of all these cryptos grouped together. And it gives us this thing I call a thermometer, basically, and it gives us a temperature, basically, of where the crypto is. And if we start seeing these numbers start going into the zeros right here, that means we're moving upwards. So start watching for zeros here. Watch for more green. That's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting we're going to hit 30,800 here pretty soon. And so this is all Ethereum, right? This is all Harmony One. This is a big one that I tell people that they should look into getting. This is Matic, Polygon Matic, another very popular one that I would recommend. And Cardano ADA, another crypto that I recommend people get into. And the letters, once again, it's ADA, Matic, MATIC, one ONE, Ethereum is ETH, and Bitcoin is BTC. So that's a rundown, basically, of the entire screen that you're looking at. And those of you who never really knew what you were looking at, or you had questions, or you're new, you're just wandering in, now you understand basically everything that I look at when I'm doing T&A, which is technical analysis. When I do, you're
Thanks
welcome.
for that.
When and the volume, what I showed you before, volume, which was here and here, volume. That volume is how many people are buying and selling. And it would be represented down below in the form of green or red. Red showing a sell-off, green showing a buy-in. Yeah, so we want green as hodlers. We want to see the movement go upwards. Not down. We want to see green. That's what we're looking for as a hodler. Now, if you are a trader and you're looking to make money off of the movement of the market, you're not just looking for market movement upwards. You're also looking for the exact opposite. When is it going to crash? How far is it going to crash? The beautiful thing about learning the movement upwards is it's almost the exact same thing reversed for going downwards. All the patterns work the same way backwards. So if you see, a rising wedge pattern with followed by a regular head and shoulders pattern, that's going to result in a giant drop downwards. And you would know right before that's going to happen by watching the completion of that last shoulder, right? And seeing what it's going to do. At that point, you would short the market.
Is there any possibilities in your eyes of eventual down with AI involving the market? Think we will ever see a point of time where AI influence it?
You'd put money on basically betting with leverage, giving you more of a return on your bet that the market's going to drop. And if it drops, you make whatever your leverage times amount was, what you set in. If the market doesn't do what you think it did, you have to set an order that will stop your order from taking place prior to that time, because you'll lose, I believe you'll lose even more money. A stop order. I don't do that shit. So I don't know much about it. I don't know anything about it. So, I just put my faith in more and more people are going to get involved in crypto, and the value goes up just on that alone. So what we see here on Matic is a yellow marker. We want to see that on Cardano next. We want to see it on Ethereum as well. We're going to be looking for yellow markers. We don't really need to see it on Harmony 1 because it's green with a high bottom. Harmony 1 is moving upwards. So we look at overall trends. We look at our thermometer and we try to figure out, what it's going to do. Where it's sitting right now, Bitcoin's at 239, is super high. Really good. It looks like my prophecy is being fulfilled. 241. Look at Ethereum. 851, guys. It's above 850, way above 850. That's really comfortable. We want to see if Bitcoin goes up to 250. That's going to be basically our 250 is probably our Bollinger Band we got to get through. So it's a 236. That looks like a low. Let's see what it tries to hit. 237. It would be very also instrumental to take note of what time of day it is, what day of the week it is. These things all have a bearing on what's going on. Another thing that you could pay attention to is world events. You could literally just bring my browser, brings up headlines. I could just bring up my browser and see if anything looks like it's jumping off the page at me. So our next step is 250-ish, somewhere around there. We're at 228. It looks like it might be reconsolidating. It might be fine. But Matic did hit a yellow marker just now, and it reversed and went red. So it's a downward signal. We want to see that red candle turn yellow again. And if it does, then it means we've reconsolidated and we're moving upwards. Now, see, the bottom of that candle is matching up. It's trying to on Matic. It's a good signal to be watching right now. kind of want to keep our eye on all of this. And this is being tricky. All right, so these candles that we're watching down below, these are called candles, where my mouse is. We're in 1 minute, a 1 minute chart here, 1 minute candles. It should say 1M somewhere up there, but I don't see it. Oh yeah. It'll say it right here, 1M, 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 that's 1 minute. All of these are on 1 minute. So what that candle shows you the activity, the movement of that specific crypto over 1 minute. The wick, that line, that represents the furthest it moved and the lowest, the highest it went and the lowest it went. The actual candle itself is showing where it is right now at this moment. There's a yellow marker on Bitcoin. That's really good, guys. That's really good. Okay, so there it is. There's a big green candle just formed on Bitcoin. That's right here. We're going to be looking for a yellow candle reversal on Ethereum right here now. So this is bad. It's got a low bottom compared to this one. But see, it just now it's moving up. Look for a yellow candle, guys. Watch this. Yellow or green on Ethereum. We're still above 1850. So it's 79 cents. That's everything. It's fucking everything right now that we're above 1850, even by a few cents on Ethereum. Looking for that yellow marker signal on Ethereum. There goes Matic going straight up. Cardano is weird. We don't know what the hell that means. There it goes. Okay. Still going to look over here at Ethereum, though, and try to figure out. That's got a low bottom. What's the next candle going to read? Red, low. Not good. Now Ethereum's under 1850 just for a second. That's not good. So this is definitely a Bollinger Band, and it's definitely having an effect on Bitcoin. The shoulder head shoulder patterns done on Bitcoin, no doubt. Is one going to form now on Ethereum, One, Matic, Cardano? That's the question we're basically asking right now. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. AI. People are going to use AI to manipulate the crypto. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? You know, people are devious. What else the fuck are they going to do with their time? You could so easily write an AI script that monitors market from anywhere and makes trades for you. Oh my God. All day, just making shorts and longs, shorts and longs, shorts and longs. Real low risk, real low fucking, and everything just automatically set a goddamn stop loss and fucking low leverage and just do boom, 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 fucking trade all day. Fuck, dude. That shit would make you so rich. Yeah, someone's going to do that for sure. I'm sure someone's already writing the code right now with AI as we speak. I mean, you could just have it watching something as simple as Ratios, because Ratios is so safe, you know, and it could just purchase off Ratios and buy and sell off Ratios. That'd be so easy. It just, you know, has to set that stop loss. Dude, a UFC fighter was walking to he just won a fight, was walking back to the locker with his entourage, and a dude offered him a beer, and the fighter came over and took the beer and drank the whole fucking beer down. And they were all cheering him on, dude. All his fans, they're all like, yeah, he gave the cup back to the guy. And the guy's like, yeah! Pretty cool. Pretty cool. 250. Now, I think I just saw 250. 237. I thought we were up into the 250 range again. Ethereum's over 850. Really like to cover this live if it happens, but I don't have the time, I'm sure. I do not have the time. So, okay. This is fun. I really like watching this market with you guys. I like knowing what's going to happen now. I like not being confused about it, you know? And now remember, something happens globally, something happens in the cryptosphere, you know, like a company, a giant conglomerate, you know, gets sued by the SEC or whatever. Anything can happen at any time. And when you're making risks, you have to remember not everything is for sure. Not everything is certain. When you're doing this kind of technical analysis, what I'm doing right now, most of the time I'm getting it right, but sometimes I get it wrong. And you got to remember, if you're playing with money, doing stuff like that, you're gonna get shit wrong sometimes. So that's part of the risk of doing that sort of investing. What I'm doing is a much lower risk investing. I mean, I've lost value, hundreds of thousands of dollars, literally hundreds of thousands of dollars of value in my crypto. I can say that right now. That's how much I'm down. 201 exactly. 201. So it is hundreds. It's 200s. My value's down. Now it doesn't mean I haven't pulled a little bit of profit in the past, and I haven't recently just made a lot of fucking profit to the tune of $12,000 off of a Bitcoin purchase that I made back in November. I have. So there's money to be made. There's lessons to be learned. You shouldn't be turned off by this at all. You should learn about it, and I'm here to help you learn about it. If I could teach anything or anybody ever had questions, I would love to answer questions about crypto. You know? 3 yellow markers on Harmony One, guys. 3 yellow markers in a row on Harmony One. We can all see the same screen. So these are the signals you're looking for. Yellow markers really bright, grabs your attention, means they're trying to reverse upwards. We want to make this a different size right here so we can see what's going on with the volume there. Maybe even see some of that volume movement. That's volume all the way down. Okay, I'm turning the volume all the way down on all these. That's interesting. Okay. And that's the value turned all the way down. That really limits the amount of movement that you see. Huh. But I can definitely see an advantage to doing this. Because you can see overall, there's been more or less green or red, which is, I know that sounds really basic, guys, but at the same time, what that could tell you is, has there been more buying or selling in the last, however many minutes you're zoomed in here. So, I'm zoomed in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there's 10 minutes. Basically zooming in about 10 minutes on each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, give or take. I think that really can make you focus on what's happening in the last few minutes. That's kind of cool. Because what's happening in the last few minutes isn't really as important as what's happening over the last 24 hours. So you don't want to get too wrapped up in that minute movement. But down below, those volume markers, minute by minute, those actually are important. And you see one of those things take off, you're about to see, either a big drop or a big surge upwards. I don't know, I can't see the Rumble chat here. Oh, here it is. Token Tony Z. Hey, Marty in the house. Hey, look at you guys. Hey, Nay, what's up, bro? How are you doing? Token Tony Z, I haven't seen you forever, man. Marty in the house. No liability, bro. Marty in the house. I sold my crypto, unfortunately, but I'll get back into it sometime this summer. Hopefully with your advice, it helps. Different point of view and insights. Marty, I will give you financial advice so you can fucking buy at the right time for sure. I've made money off your tips in crypto, and I appreciate your help very much, Nate. Token Tony Z. Hell yeah, bro. Cheers, everyone. Token Tony Z. Hell yeah, man. Okay, so that's cool. I had some people talking over there in the Rumble chat. Let me pull up the Kick chat. My creator dashboard. Yes. Your dashboard. Yes. And that should not be on when I go there. That says I've been live for an hour. That's cool. Oh, I can see it's Josh G. Oh, I can see Kick chat. It's Josh G. He's on Kick. Okay, cool. So I can just leave Kick chat up anyway, but because then I can at least see how many viewers. But does that get added in? Why does it say offline? Let's refresh that. That's weird. It says all my channels were offline. streaming. Okay, cool. So, no, Kick does not count the amount of people that are watching into the overall number like it does with Twitch and YouTube. So, right, that makes sense. So, we're falling right now, you guys. We're falling. The whole market is falling, and you're going to see the red, that red volume marker coming through, showing that there's a sell-off. So what we want to see, hopefully that reverses and becomes a green marker. But if we had to come down and form a shoulder for the last head and shoulders pattern, this is not it. This is still the head just trying to finish. So we'll see if Bitcoin can pull it up. Ethereum fell under 1850. That's not good. So, it's basically up to Bitcoin now. And it's at 3194. $196. We want to see zeros on our thermometer. And when I say zeros on our thermometer, again, I mean right here, man. We want to see this negative 3, negative 2. These are all negative 2 right here, negative 1s. We want to see these negative 1s go to 0. And these will be more green numbers here. And the more green we see, the more of a reversal in the market we'll see happening. Now that reversal in the market should be happening soon because we're on 24 hours of a downturn. And usually after 24 hours of a downturn, the market reverses. So we're on 3 markers that signify that we're moving up. And we're just waiting for that blast. There's a yellow marker on Bitcoin. There's a yellow marker on Harmony One. There's yellow markers on Matic. That's beautiful, guys. That's strength, man. That's a reversal. So hopefully we'll see that green volume marker form. I'll make the volume markers a little bit more distinct here. I want you to be able to see volume movement and give you a better understanding of buying and selling that's going on. So I'm gonna pull these so you can actually see them, which way they're going. Oops. Okay, that was a little too much right there. Wow. That is a lot of selling. Oh my God. Dude. Holy moly. A lot of Cardano sell-off right now.
I wish there was a stat showing how many active buyers there were and not just sales.
How many active buyers? Yeah, there is actually. If you were to go in Like right here.
Curious how many people are in crypto entirety.
You go to order book. There's the order book right there, which is a live representation. Wait. Instead of order book, order ticket. Oh, no, not order ticket. Ticker. No, not ticker. Fuck. Time and sales or trade activity. Hold on. Oh, time and sales. Here we go. There you go. Let me see if that moves. I don't see it moving. Oh, there it goes. So that's what you want to see. It'll literally show you. And that's Bitcoin. How many people? Just Google that, bro. You know, the Celsius group was like 1 million people. It got fucked by Celsius. So that's just one exchange. How many people were using FTX? Total worldwide crypto users. 420 million people currently holding crypto. $420. How funny is that? Top of the hour right now. How funny is that, guys? There is the music. Ding, ding, dong, dong. There is the music. Ding, ding, dong, dong. Man, this OG Kush is looking scarce. Scarce. Might have to go into my archives. I might have to go digging through my archives. So that's the order book, but there's something it's a little bit more exciting to watch here. That's time and sales. This says trade activity right here. No. This is watch list, time and sales, ticker, text, summary. No, not summary. Summary. Balances chart. That says chart. That says clock. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Dude, it's got a second hand on it. Oh my god. Module limit reached. I've reached the limit of my modules. My clock was the last module. I can't have any more modules. I'm done with modules. I can only have so many modules. You guys, there's a clock with a second hand on it. Oh my god, that's on our crypto chart. That is so cool. What the heck? That is so awesome. Man, what's gonna happen here with our crypto market, man? I'm supposed to hit this bong, so I'm gonna hit this bong. You guys just I'm hitting this bong. I'm hitting this bong right here. I'm hitting this bong right here. This bong. This is the bong I'm gonna hit this bong. I'm hitting this bong right here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this like this so you can see it better. Look at this. Hey, no longer gonna get up. Here's everybody. Hell yeah. What? Unreal. Face doesn't match. Hey, what if I smile at you? Oh, come on. What do you mean face doesn't match? Unreal. Oh, come on, dude. You suck. So bad. Unreal. This thing's still smoking, so I'm still gonna hit it. No law regarding cannabis once again. Cheers. I say, why let a good thing go to waste? I wanted to stay live with you guys on this one as the market does this incredible blast upwards, and it's gonna do it. I think it's very exciting that this is about to happen. As I look at the volume, that's, you guys see this volume spike? Every single one on a volume spike right now, guys. That's at the bottom of the screen. We're looking here, these big green candles here. Matic, hopefully this one's going to change on Matic, go from red to green. Um, 420 million people are into crypto. There's 8 billion people on the planet. So, half of a billion almost, right? Let's say, just rounding it off, whatever. So 1/16, 1 out of every 16 people on the planet holds crypto. So when you get on a city bus or stand in a line somewhere and there's 16 people, one of those people probably has crypto. That's a good number to know. You know, it's probably like 1 out of every 18 people or whatever, to keep it as accurate as possible, because it's 420 million, not 500 million. So, you know, that number might even be 1 out of every 20 people on the planet, give or take. In other words, it's getting more popular, and it's okay if you're interested in it and you want to get into it. And something else, you're not the last person in the world to be interested in it and get in on it. So don't feel like you missed the boat. There's still, you know, what is it, 15/16 of all the people on the planet still have to fucking get into it, right? But, you know, you get into it now, you're in that 1/16 or whatever. Man, I'm just looking at an inverse head and shoulder. I don't know if you guys are looking at Bitcoin and looking at that inverse head and shoulders like I am. But that's what I'm looking at right now. I want to kind of stretch that down here. Right here. I've got a line. I've got a line on the screen that I can see, that I can compare that to. And then I could take this and stretch it down and bisect this. But anyway, I mean, that is clearly an inverse shoulder head shoulder pattern on a downward falling wedge pattern. To end off the falling wedge pattern. It's just amazing. It's textbook. I love textbook shit. Where's my dog at? Is he laying in my bed? I think he's sleeping in my bed. There are approximately 200,000 Bitcoin transactions daily as of November 2022. There are about 45 million American crypto users and 420 million global crypto users as of 2023. The global user base of cryptocurrencies increased by nearly 190% between 2018 and 2020, only to accelerate further in 2022. More than 190%. So it's exponential growth. It's great. You know, do we have to wait for the inverse head and shoulders on the other cryptos? No, absolutely not. It's done on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the apex crypto. It determines most of the market movement. It's complete. It's done. And it's going to go up now, guys. And it's going to pull the rest of that market up with it. Target of 30,800. No problem. It's going to happen soon. I wanted it to happen on this live stream. I see, you know, like these breakouts and whatever, but you know, I don't see 1850 on Ethereum. I know we're not in the right spot, and we're not at 30,250 on Bitcoin. We're not in the right spot yet either. And until we see those two numbers and holding it, we're definitely Bollinger Banded underneath them right now. Bollinger, a 230. We're Bollinger down. You know, I used to auctioneer Bitcoin up when I wanted it to go up. It was fun. I should do that right now. I kind of have the power to do that, like Zeus has like power over like stuff. I got like power over crypto. You guys want to do it? We're right now going to auctioneer Bitcoin up to 250. We're going to get Ethereum up to 1850, folks. How's it going? Here we go. 5 and 15 quarter 2 2 50 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 2 2 50 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 2 29 5 and 15. Come on, Bitcoin 230 2 and 15 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 2 50 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 2 50 quarter 5. Griffin, what's up? $231, folks. 3 and a 15, 235, 9 and 96, 5 and a 15, 231. We're looking for 250 on 1850. 5 and a 15, 231, 5 and a 15, 2 2 50 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 5 2 2 50 quarter 15 50 quarter 5 2 and a 15 quarter 10 50 quarter 5 50 quarter 2 and a 15 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 5. Hello. 231, 2 and a 15 quarter 10 50 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 2 50 28 2 and a 15 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 5 5 15 2 2 and a 15 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 10 and 50 quarter 2 29 2 and a 29 30 229. That's where we're at. Not gonna whine. 229. It's feeling fine. 230. Not getting dirty on 230, folks. 3 and a 15 quarter 10 10 50 quarter 230 231 5 and a 15 quarter 231 15 5 and a 32 31 5 and a 15 looking for 250 5 and a looking for 1850 on Ethereum, folks. 2 and a 15 quarter 10 230 2 and a 15 230 39 2 and a 230 39 55 226 226. Why they gotta be pricks, I don't know. I say Nicks and 55 4 4 15 quarter 10 10 50 quarter 2 2 50 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 10 2 and a 32 26 5 and a 10 15 quarter 10 10 50 quarter 2 2 50 quarter 2 2 50 quarter 5 2 24 and a 15 10 10 and this is like some ASMR shit. 2 and a 15 10 10 50 quarter 5 5 50 quarter 2 2 50 quarter 2 and a 50 quarter 10 10 2 25 2 26 2 25 5 57 5 and a 15 quarter 10 10 50 gonna go up to 711 2 and a 15 25 58. Get me a soda. It might be great. 2 and a 15 quarter 10 10 50 quarter 2 25 and a 15 82 2 and a 15 quarter 10 2 25 82 225 228. I need 230, 237, 239, looking for 250, 239, looking for 1850 on Ethereum. Let's go, folks. 3 and a 15 quarter 240, 240 and a 15 quarter 10, 10, 50 quarter 5, 5, 50 quarter 1848, 1848.90 on Ethereum. Back in Bitcoin, 237 and a 15, 10, 10, 50 quarter 5, 5 and a 237, 5, 15, 237, folks. 3 and a 15 looking for 250, 2 and a 15 quarter 10, 10, 50 quarter 2, 2, 2, 2, 6 and a 15, 10, 10, 15 quarter 5, 5 and a 15 quarter 10, 10, 50 quarter 2, 2 and a 15 quarter 3, 32, 36. 2 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 15 quarter 235, 236, 235 and a 236, 235 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 238, 250 gonna make you feel great, and 238, 236 gonna 5 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 15 quarter 2, 2 and 1849, folks. Here we go. Gotta get to 1850. Let's see it happen. Wouldn't it be nifty? 2 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 15 quarter 2, 2 15 quarter 2, 2 15 quarter 5, 5 and 1849 and 15 quarter 1850. Looking for 250 on Bitcoin, folks. It's a 237, 238, 2 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 15 quarter 2, 2 15 quarter 10, 10 15 quarter 5, 5 and a 241. Looking for 250, 2 and a 15, 242, 2 and a 42. Looking for 1850 on Ethereum, folks. Looking for 250 on Bitcoin, folks. 2 and a 4, 246 and a 1510, 849 on Ethereum, 243 on Bitcoin, 2 and a 10 and a 15 quarter 10 to 250 on Bitcoin. Look for Ethereum today, 1850, folks. 3 and a 15 quarter 10, 10 15 quarter 5, 5 and an 1849, 89 and 15 quarter 10, 10 15 quarter 849, 849 and 79 and a 249, 36. Bitcoin's gone back down underneath our 250, 2 and a 15 10, 10 looking for Ethereum to go back to 850. 244, down it goes like a whore. I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be rich. I'm going to be poor. 2 and a 15, 10, 10, 50 quarter 5, 5, 50 quarter 10, 10, 50, 245, looking for 250. Better work harder if it's going to be nifty, or I might just be doing a grifty. 3 and a 15 quarter 246 and a 15 quarter 5, 5, 50 quarter 10, 10, 50 quarter 10, 10, 50 to 246 and a 1849. 2 and a 246, better drink some wine, because I ain't going to feel fine unless this 249 hits 250 and makes me feel nifty. 2 and a 15, 10, 10, 50 quarter 2, 2, 50 quarter 5, 5, 50 quarter 5, 2 and a 50 quarter 10, 10, 50, 245, 849, not going up, gonna make me feel fine. We are under the Bollinger Band, folks, and I literally told you that Bollinger Band was what? 30,250 and 1,850, respectively, from Bitcoin and Ethereum. And look at how hard, and we're right there. Right at the numbers that I told you was the band, right? That's my vision. That's what I was able to see. We knew this is the point we got to get over. This is it. 238, 1849. It's got to get to 250. It's got to jump over 250. And 1849, it's got to go to 1850. If we're going to see that upwards movement. This is just a classic battle that always happens on crypto. And these numbers are so relatable to each other. We've got them side by side. We can see this happening. We bring up our thermometer. And go like this. There we go. We really want to see that thermometer start changing colors. We want to see those zeros. So Bitcoin's got to go to 250, and until it gets to 250 and stays up above it, you know, I could sit here and auction here till my balls turn purple. It's not going to help. We're literally at this Bollinger Band, and it is a thick one. It is a goddamn brick wall. We are up against it. It's the goddamn Great Wall of China. 239. 850, guys, on Ethereum. Look at that. 00, 850 00. Okay, look for Bitcoin to hit through 250. It's at 242. Okay, Ethereum went back under 1850. It's like right there, man. We want to see a lot of volume coming in. We see a lot of volume in the green. We should boost up now. We should go. This has been a reconsolidation like crazy. It's time to get through. So Ethereum just showed it could move up. Let's see if Bitcoin does it. Bitcoin did it for a second before too, while I was auctioneering it up. God damn it. Why can't... Oh, okay, let me try this. Ugh. Okay. That's stupid, but okay. Hell yeah. Slow mode. Slow mode on. What's that on for? 18 over mature audiences only. Should I turn that off? On Kick, I wonder how bad that penalizes me for having that on. $235, man. Can you believe this? Yeah, I wish everybody had bought Harmony One at a penny. You would all be in profit right now. You'd all be laughing at this. They're like, this doesn't matter. We're already making money. So if you'd bought $1,000 worth of Harmony at a penny, you would now have an additional $230. Which would probably pay for the... It probably doesn't cost that much to buy Harmony, actually. The fee? I don't know. I don't know what the fee is. I have to look it up. Hey, you'd be breaking even. I don't think $1,000 is... I don't think $1,000 is that much of a fee. So, the head never finished forming on the other cryptos, but it doesn't matter because it did finish on the shoulder finished on Bitcoin. Totally finished. I mean, we have got an inverse head and shoulders pattern. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the crypto guys are going live on, or doing like uploads on YouTube right now to cover this. Oh, you're reviewing the Tim Pool versus Emma debate? We already did that. That's funny. We watched that whole thing. Now Destiny's going to do it. Copied my content. So, AI regulations are here. EU plans for artificial intelligence. We should probably watch that, huh?
Regulation is coming. Governments around the globe have been actively discussing how they can control this new technology, and politicians in...
No, dude, he uses fucking B-roll, and I fucking hate it.
The EU's parliament recently approved the world's first AI rules.
I'll table it.
If history is any indication, the EU's AI rules could become the standard for every country and region. Reviewing these regulations is therefore required to understand what's coming. So today I'm going to give you a brief history of the EU's AI rules, tell you what they say, explain what they could mean for you, and assess whether AI regulation is even possible.
Huh.
The EU's AI rules have their roots in the bloc's Digital Decade initiative, the second phase of which began in 2020, around the time the pandemic got
Horrible
underway.
microphone, huh?
Like all the other initiatives that nobody voted for, the EU's Digital Decade initiative seeks to completely transform the continent by the year 2030. If you've watched our video about the online censorship laws being introduced around the world, you'll know this 2030 date is everywhere because of the UN's Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, which every country is supposed to meet by 2030. Let's just say that many EU politicians have drunk that Kool-Aid. That said, not all the EU's digital policy proposals have been dystopian. One example is the Digital Markets Act, which forces big tech companies to allow you to change the software on their devices. As a result of this rule, you will soon be able to, say, uninstall iOS and install Android on an Apple device. The EU's AI Act seems to be another example of surprisingly reasonable regulation. The only caveat is the AI Act is a regulation, meaning that it will override any AI regulations that European countries already have in place, without the input or approval of their citizens. That's the EU for you. Anyways, the text of the AI Act was published by the European Commission in April 2021, long before OpenAI had introduced ChatGPT. For context, only the European Commission can table policy proposals in the EU. These proposals are then debated by the European Parliament until they are passed. This is basically what's been happening over the last 2 years, but there have only been a few amendments so far. Most of these have had to do with AI technologies that have emerged or become popular since then, such as generative general-purpose AI, which of course includes ChatGPT. On that note, OpenAI has reportedly been lobbying EU politicians to ensure that their AI rules don't overburden the company. Some of you may remember seeing a few headlines about CEO Sam Altman promising to pull the company out of the EU if these proposed AI rules don't change. According to Time magazine, OpenAI lobbied EU politicians to drop the high-risk label for, quote, foundation model generative AI technologies such as ChatGPT and DALL-E. It seems Sam succeeded. The final text approved on the 14th of June ensures that OpenAI's technologies operate with less scrutiny. Speaking of which, some of you might know that USDC stablecoin issuer Circle has also been influencing the EU when it comes to crypto regulation. If you watched our most recent video about Mica, you'll know that it contained significant restrictions for stablecoins that aren't set up like USDC. Funny that. Now, to clarify, the AI Act still has a few more hoops to jump through before it becomes full-blown regulations. If we don't reach some sort of AI singularity that requires a last-minute change, the AI Act will be finished sometime early next year. Even then, it may not actually come into force until 2026. In any case, the contents of the AI Act are where things get interesting. For starters, it'll apply to any individual or institution that's developing or offering AI technologies used in the EU.
So, oops. So much for my prediction, guys. It just crashed. Now, sometimes it could reverse, but I think it's beyond a reversal. It's too low to reverse. So these sounds that you're hearing, these are 24-hour lows. I did not expect this. So we just got to see what happens. This is crazy. "24-hour lows. Each one of those sounds is a 24-hour low. And the yellow is which one's hitting it when you see them turn yellow. Now, we hope that this triggers a shit ton of buys right now. But this just blew out. I mean, sometimes there's a little drop after a shoulder head shoulder.
By Monroe to stay private.
Sometimes there's a little drop after a shoulder head shoulder pattern forms in the universe, but it's generally not this far. It'll drop a little bit and then reverse, right? Right now I don't see that reversal happening, so we got to see what this was, man. This is crazy. Was there some announcement, something going on in the world? So I don't see anything going on to cause this right now. Tom Cruise attempted one of the most dangerous stunts in movie history. fucking base jumps with the motorcycle. That's not the most dangerous stunt ever attempted in movie history. I mean, he had a parachute. All he had to do is pull his parachute. I'm sure there's been more dangerous stunts in movies before. He just rode a motorcycle. It required no skill at all. He just rode a motorcycle off a cliff and then jumped off the motorcycle and pulled the parachute. Anybody could do that. That's not the most dangerous stunt. Wow, that's so stupid. Biden's using a CPAP machine. That's probably why crypto just crashed. Giant drop in my pattern, dude. It could totally correct. Nothing's happening right now. No idea what happened. It's a cliffhanger. It'll leave you like this and then come back later and tell you what happened with the market. What do you guys think, huh? It's a cliffhanger. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Maybe tonight. Or something. What do you guys think? No? 13 people watching on Rumble. What's up? I need to have higher standards for show numbers. Wow, this is a huge drop. Like to stay and watch it correct. I really would. I checked my YouTube subscriptions. Nobody put up anything regarding this at all. What goes down must go back up. That's what happens with crypto, so it's going to happen eventually. Like I said earlier, I was like, it's either going to happen right now or probably within the next 6 hours or so. Sometime within that time frame. If I see it happening, I'll go live. How's that? Because I saw that head and shoulders pattern forming. That's why I went live. Finishing. So. Boy, I sure wish I knew what event caused that giant drop. Something must have happened today. I just don't see anything in the news. Let me check here. Hold on. 26 minutes ago. Bitcoin price surges on United States federal Jerome Powell rate hike hints. An interest rate hike in July. Oh. There could be 2 more rate hikes by the end of 2023. They slightly increased the price of Bitcoin when that was announced. So I don't know, man. Seems like good news. Keep your eyes on it. That's what I say. That's what you should do. You guys take care. I love y'all. Bye. I'll see you tonight. Remember, I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. Maybe I'll show you some pictures of how shiny I'm getting my car if it works.